Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. Today I want to start on a new project. I'm working on a journal for someone who I have no idea who they are. I have a name and a birth date, and it's coming up in a week, so I want to make something a little special so that this person feels loved and appreciated. And so I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. So I already made the cover, and what I did was I took one of those plastic bubble envelopes from Amazon and I glued fabric to it, and then I sewed the fabric around the envelope just to have some flatness around the edge. And it's a little squishy, and I think the squishy part will be adding some comfort to this person. And so I've also picked out my papers. Some of these are, Franken paper that I made. Some digitals. I think this one was a freebie from Victoria Designs. There's one I did on a jelly plate with some stencils. This one was from Sasebo, Dragona at Sasebo. This one I believe was from Creative Fabrica. This one I got from a download at, let me check the name here. It's not usually on the page. Oh, except today. Oh, wait, there it is. freeprintablepaper.com. So they have some different designs on there. This one, I'm not sure. Not at all. And this one is another Franken paper. This is Creative Fabrica. This is Victoria Designs. It's a new one. And this one is another one from Dragona at Sasebo. Unfortunately, my printer doesn't really love to print dark things, so I kind of messed up, but I think it's still pretty, even if I put just like a pocket here to cover up the print job. And this one is also Creative Fabrica, I believe, and another piece of Franken paper. I added some shiny wrapping paper to that one. So this is going to be a fairly simple one, and yet I'm excited about it because it's been a while since I've actually made a journal, so I thought it was about time that I wanted to make another. And so I'm just going to fold these pages, and I'll be right back to sew them in. Okay, so this cover is actually quite large. Maybe too large, but I like to have, I don't know, I like my covers on the large side because that way it hides more so that the person using this will actually have to, I don't know, it's a little more private when it covers everything. I don't know. You figured out. I really don't know why I like a larger cover than necessary, but there you go. I do. And so this is the inside, and I want to mark where I'm going to be putting the holes. So one right in the middle, and then one maybe 2 inches away, roughly, and roughly again over here, the same. So that should be the middle. Okay. I forget how we're supposed to measure these, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Does anybody else do that? Oh, that should be about right. Okay, so thread that. So her birthday is towards it's in the second half of September, and it's very close to the beginning of fall. So when I saw this fabric in my stash, I had to use it. I was actually thinking about making an altered book journal, but I think that will be another project that's a little more involved. This one I figured I could make a little on the simple side. And I've included a flip page right in the center. It's going to be a pocket. Well, I don't know what's flipping about it, but we can add some flips maybe later. All right, so I want to there we go. I'll roughly want to center it. And I do need to see, look at how much room there is in this. I don't know if I got those dots right in the middle. I'll try something like that. And I'm going to have to somehow attach these. I don't think it's too important that everything has to be straight, because like I said, I've got extra room and lots of it, so we're gonna go there. And then I hope I do kind of want it to be straight though. Okay, so then let me see if I have my awl. I do. Okay, so let's just probably move those right now. And I think I moved the papers too. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. It's kind of stuck to the glue on the inside there. That's okay. It's not gonna, I don't think it'll be, look at that. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna do some flip-flopping on you here because I can't see where I put the mark. And it's really thick. Much thicker than I thought it would be. Maybe I don't have it in the right. Okay, sorry, I had to pull it towards me so I could actually see what was going on there. And then here. And then back in there. This fabric and the envelope are so thick. I have it a little to the side there. Yeah, sometimes these are not as easy as they appear. I can see it moving in there, but I think it's to the side a little. Okay, it's not exactly in the same spot, but I think that'll do. It'll have to do because that was really hard going there. Okay, lots of thread left there, so obviously I had enough. I forgot to check if my pages were all right side up. I hope they are. I better check just before I This one didn't matter. It had the designs on both sides. Okay. Good. Okay. Not too shabby. Not going to be too fussy either because it's a small journal and it might be written, well, I know this person likes to journal, so that's already a plus. But I want to leave space too for her to make it her own. So there's that. Okay. There we go. I think actually I'm going to do one more thing, and that is put the ends beneath the string one more time and then do a knot on top of the bow. Whoop. Oh well, good enough. Okay, so I was going to do a pocket right here, so I'm going to do that with glue. This will probably be more than one part, depending on how I, well, what am I trying to say? It'll be a two-parter likely because I don't want the video to be super long. Okay, so there's that. So I can see the wax thread there, which means I probably didn't get it right in the middle. but they do line up there, so I must have gone in crooked. Gotta watch that. But yeah, so this will be the front. And I can always hide those too with something later on. All right, so our first pocket is in. Just like that. And then there's some pages here that I want to put journaling spots on, just straight in. Like right here. I want to add some just regular paper. But to do that, I'll have to go get some. Okay, I brought a few of these. I only wanted 2, but I grabbed more. I think what I want to do though, I want to leave a little bit of a border. So I'm going to just trim the edge of this. But I'm going to use some nicer scissors. Alright, I brought my scallop scissors. Let's see how they work. It was a set of 2, and the zigzag ones it came with it doesn't do very well, so I thought they were for fabric, but anyway, so how are you guys doing? What's new in your world? Everybody settling back at school. Well, that didn't work out too badly. I rather like that. Just wondering if I should hide something under here before I glue this down. I think somebody's yelling that I should do something, but I'm not sure what it is right now. Don't want it to be too bumpy because then she won't be able to write very nicely. Even the picture on here has like fall colors on it, so that's kind of cool. Something flat. What would that be? Well, maybe I'll just glue the top down for now, and then I can add something later if I want to. Or she can hide something too. Doesn't have to all be me. Okay, something like that. And there's these pages. I was thinking a pocket on this side. Sometimes people get intimidated to write and then they divide the page up. So I'm thinking about leaving some of those for page dividers. There's quite a few of them though. So there's another. And I just thought of what I should do. Maybe I'll try that over here. I'm going to cut this one too, and I'll be right back. I was thinking of a fabric flip or something to that. Something like that. But that would go over top. I'm going to make a pen holder. The journal is big enough. This gets folded in half. And attached. I think I got this trick from Natasha at Treasure Books. And I just need it to be a little more condensed. Everything's flying around today. Okay, I will figure out a way to cover those staples, front and back. Maybe washi tape, maybe more lace, I don't know. I'll think about it. Get back to that. Then I also want to cover up my dots here. They're almost in the right spot. Not quite. But see, look, now when I put the pen in there, it'll still stick out. I usually do the pen at the end, but this time I did it at the beginning. It works. And too, she could put a different pen in there if she likes. I'll just face it to the outside, sort of. Okay, so then I need lots of pockets and some interesting, I don't know, page ideas. Let's see, what have I got? I found some people to cut out. I should use something of this. Huh. Let's see what in here looks like fall. That one does. All right, I think I'm going to end it here for today because this takes me a lot longer than I can actually film. So I'll probably work on this by myself and then I'll do a flip through when it's complete. How about that? Sound good? Thanks for joining me today, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now.